My name is Julia Keefe. I'm from Bay Roberts and I went to Ascension Collegiate. I competed in workplace safety and I placed third nationally. This was my second time competing. I first competed in 2019 at Provincials. I placed gold, so then I also got to compete at Nationals in 2019 in Halifax. So my competition area covered mostly OH&S hazards and controls. I was given several scenarios where I had to identify hazards in the pictures and describe how I could best control these hazards. As well, I also had to give a presentation on a workplace hazard and the best controls for this specific scenario. So all my life, as long as I can remember, my dad was a member of the NTC for robotics. So when I got to high school and I was old enough to compete, he encouraged me to find a category that I'd like, so I found workplace safety. Competing virtually was definitely a very challenging experience compared to normally when you'd be in person. It was a lot harder without the human interaction. However, it did help with stressfulness because there weren't other competitors around you making you nervous, so I got to do it from the comfort of my own home, which was nice. I learned that overall patience is key. There were a couple of mishaps when we were competing with documents not being released, etc. But overall, it ended up being a great experience and you just had to take your time and enjoy it as much as you could, even though you weren't getting the in-person experience. So for several weeks leading up to the competition, I made mock booklets that simulated those that I did at Nationals in 2019. So I looked at pictures online and I filled out the booklets just like I would in competition and sent them over to my coaching team. They were extremely good to me. They corrected them, gave me lots of helpful tips, and that's all I did to prepare. My experience was pretty memorable. It was definitely different compared to what I did in 2019. In 2019 we were in Halifax, so it was a very different atmosphere being in a large gymnasium versus being in my home. But it was definitely a great experience and I'm very happy that I got to compete again, even if it was virtual. Yes, I would absolutely compete again and I'd encourage anybody else to get involved. It is truly an amazing experience. I am currently accepted into the MUN Faculty of Nursing. So as a nursing student, I'm going to end up applying a lot of the things that I've learned with Skills Canada related to OH&S. If you can get involved in Skills Canada, do it. There is always a category that you can find that you'd like.